Well, take a look. You've probably seen these Deep River chips at your favorite deli or maybe at the grocery store.
What you might not know is that a local man invented them in his kitchen right here in Connecticut, and he is on a mission to make the world better through snacking.
I like that mission. So far, it's really working. We wanted to learn more about Jim Goldberg, the man behind the crunch, as Better goes out to lunch. Take a look.
Oh, my God, these are good.
So good. My mouth immediately starts to water when I see the Deep River chips. You know, the ones with flavors you've never tasted anywhere else.
This is so good. Why is it so good?
Because we make it so good. We cook in a different oil, we cook at a different temperature, and we use really unique ingredients.
Ingredients the founder, Jim Goldberg, formulates from his super-powered taste buds.
What goes into making these really creative flavors?
Lots of time. Lots of time. It typically takes us over a year to figure out a flavor. So like the nacho cheese, that took me 5.5 years to figure out. And it's just repeatedly doing taste tests and trying different ingredients until you get a magic blend.
Were you just born with magic taste buds? You know how to taste something and then create it?
I don't know. I've been told that I have a good palate. I think that maybe I'm good at that. I'm not very good at anything else, but I can figure out what tastes good and why.
Jim has me try a few of his creations, like pickle chips that taste great on top of a hot dog. Or how about ginger on your chips?
I love ginger. And it's got a little bit of a kick near the end.
It's ginger. It's wild. That's a pickle, and this is ginger.
The new honchos taste as good as that other big-name tortilla brand, but don't have the chemicals. They were inspired by his oldest son, Seth.
I have a son who's on the spectrum, and we felt that red dyes and other artificial colorings really affected his mood.
His middle son, Meyer, has a rare liver disease called primary sclerosing cholangitis.
It's the same disease that took Walter Payton's life.
Deep River donates a minimum of 10% to charities like the ones who help his family, and many more that are beloved by the 33 employees here. Jim lives by the slogan, because we give a chip.
It's not about what's in the bag. It'll be the best product you've tried. It's what's on the bag and the message we're trying to share with people about giving a chip, about trying to help out other people and giving a little bit more than you take.
A simple goal for a man who likes simple ingredients.
I love the original. Original's my favorite. So ingredients, potatoes, sunflower oil, and sea salt. That's it, 3 ingredients. Another example, jalapeno, which I love. This is one of the ones that only has 4 ingredients. If you looked at our ingredient deck on jalapeno and you looked at the leading brand, the big brand, they have about 17 ingredients in there, some ingredients that you've never heard of. And yet, it's simple to just take jalapenos and salt and grind them up and put them on the chip and get a jalapeno chip. So why do you need all of the other pieces that they put in there?
I don't know. That's what all these moms are asking. Why? Why do we let that in our food?
Because it's cheaper. The MSG, the red dyes, the yellow dyes, they're maximizing their profit by making something that, it tastes good, don't get me wrong, but it's full of a lot of artificials. They can make what we make. They choose not to because it's more profitable for them to do it the way they're doing. And that's where I have a problem of.
Growing up, would you have thought, I'm going to be the CEO of a potato chip company?
I thought I'd be in jail. No, I grew up in the food business, so my father used to run a chain of supermarkets up here called Mott's ShopRite. So I grew up doing slave labor in the stores, and when I graduated, I went to work for one of the largest food brokers, and from there I went to Campbell's Soup. So food's always been in my blood. I grew up in the industry.
Right now he's working on a Chinese mustard chip to mimic those packets of sauce you get with your favorite takeout.
Feel free to try. It's a prototype, so it's
Okay. That's really good. And it tastes exactly like the little packets that you get when you have Chinese food.
And that was the whole idea.
Have an idea? Call them. It's local.
I love that for the Connecticut folks. I love it on the bag. Any questions, call. And it's an 860 number.
Now, that's because, 1, I couldn't afford the 800 number when I first started.
Okay.
And 2, everybody's got, unlimited calling now.
Certainly he could afford that 800 number now. Inc. magazine labeled Deep River Snacks as one of the fastest growing companies.
I believe we're the largest independently owned kettle chip company in the United States now.
Wow.
So we're growing very fast.
Yeah.
But we're trying to do the right thing, and that's the difference.
This thank you note from a child for helping out his cause is one of Jim's favorite things in the office. That, along with the potato sacks that hang on the wall, reminding Jim of his first big charity event for a local girl who was dying of brain cancer.
Probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. And we made an impact on her before she passed, but on her family, on our community. And if I'm known for one thing at the end of my days, hopefully it'll be of giving a little bit more than I took.
There you go. So because he gives a chip, if you too are a lover of Deep River's unique and deliciously made chips and its mission, you can buy a bag of any of them. They're made. They got the flavors at Big Y, your local Stop and Shop as well. You'll find them in airports. I mean, they're really expanding.
You can also head to deepriversnacks.com, and during the story.
We've tried a few.
Oh, my God.
Doesn't it taste just like a pickle?
It just tastes like a pickle. This tastes like aged cheddar horseradish.
He's like Willy Wonka for chips.
It's unbelievable. All right, they're super brainy.